public domain, but where it's filed two criminal cases against some of the surveillance on this organisation, another one about to be filed to the FBI's activities in Europe. So in this sort of broad aspect, that's not at all surprising since we follow in detail the enormous expenditure across 12 different government agencies in the United States that has been spent trying to thwart us as a publisher. In fact, the largest ever investigation for a publisher in terms of the number of government departments, the amount of personnel, and what we presume is the total spending. And you can see that from small little details such as the DOJ 2012 put out a tender, and hidden in that tender was an item of a $1 to $2 million contract for just managing the case files for the investigation against us, $1 to $2 million for the computer system. And we see, these things in different areas, and I find it quite interesting that such an array of different elements of what we would classically call state, but which are now largely privatized. 80% of security agencies' expenditure, for example, is not spent by government, but it goes into the hands of people like Buzard and Hamilton and Northrop Grumman and Sayers and General Dynamics. And those come together to sort of encapsulate an irritant, something that poses those groups gaining what they perceive to be authority and power. And of course, yes, our revelations provided to us by our sources were very significant and formed a sort of encyclopedia of how modern state works. The diplomatic tables effectively released half the State Department's brain and how it manages those networks of influence and power factors across the world. But I think it's largely about keeping control and authority within institutions and perceived to be strong across other institutions. And when you have the case of a small publisher robustly saying it will not do what the Pentagon told the world that it demanded, to destroy all previous publications and all upcoming publications. When we said we would not do that, we proceeded on, in fact, to publish all those things we said we would publish and have not censored to date a single publication that we had published. That makes these power factions appear impotent. And so they lose the projection of fear and the projection of authority